This is the Reheatza. It's a device that allows you to crisp food in your microwave. Let's check it out in today's review. Reheatza is the microwave cooker that allows you to prepare crispy leftovers in the microwave. Today I'm going to review that and compare it to the RangeMate Pro, which is a very similar device that I already reviewed. So the first thing I had to do was go get some fast food to put in the fridge for leftovers, so here's how that went. I'm just going to have one order of the nacho fries, please. All right, thanks. Yeah, I'm going to get a chicken quesadilla, large fries. All right, thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. I want to get fries from both places to see how they kind of compare, because the Taco Bell fries are a little bit crispier than the Del Taco ones, especially warmed up the next day. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. All right, we're just leaving a Little Caesars here. Yeah, I'm going to get a cheap pizza because I'm not going to spend a lot of money buying an expensive pizza to test out on the Reheatza, but go home tonight, stick it in the fridge so it's nice and cold for tomorrow, and then we'll get started. Now, as usual for my kitchen gadget reviews, this is kind of a long review, but I wanted to try to squeeze in as much as I could. All right, here is the Reheatza. Here is the instruction guide, and I have it sitting next to the RangeMate Pro, which you might remember from a review about a month ago. The RangeMate Pro is a very similar device. The size of the RangeMate Pro is about 8.5. The Reheatza, a little bit larger. This surface is heated by the microwaves. This lid blocks the microwaves, so the food is heated by the surface and not by the microwaves. I've been having a lot of luck with the RangeMate Pro. I've used it a lot since then. Been very happy with it. Let's see if the Reheatza can compare. In addition to the Reheatza and the RangeMate Pro, I'm also going to warm up some pizza in the Power Air Fryer oven. And one of my crisping trays I did a long time ago. I'm not sure if this is the Gotham Steel crisper tray or the copper crisper. They're basically the same thing anyways. So last night I picked up this cheap Little Caesars pizza, and someone got into it already. Anyways, I guess I have enough to test it out as it is. So I'm going to load up everything with some pizza and get started. The RangeMate's a little smaller. I don't know if it's going to fit 2 pieces in there or not. So one advantage of the Reheatza is a little bit larger. You can fit more pieces in there. I think for comparison's sake, I'm just going to do one, because I'll do one in all of them. So you got one. I'll throw one in here. And even to compare, I'm going to do one piece on a plate in the microwave. So you got all these pieces. You got a plate in the microwave, the Reheatza, the RangeMate Pro, one of the copper crispers, and the Power Air Fryer oven. Let's see how long they all take and which one comes out the best. First up, we got to preheat the Reheatza for 1.5 minutes. While that's preheating, I'm going to get the others started. How about the Power Air Fryer oven? 400, 10 minutes. While that's going and that's preheating, I'm going to throw this one in the oven. Crisper in the oven. The Reheatza has been preheated. Cover it, and now 2 minutes. So right now I've got 3 things going. I've got the pizza in the Reheatza. The pizza in the Reheatza. I've got the crisper tray in the oven. I've got the Power Air Fryer oven. I've got 2 more on deck for the microwave. I'm going to put the RangeMate Pro in there, and just a regular plate to see how microwave pizza comes out. If it's not done, go for 30-second intervals. This handle's not too hot. I think it needs 30 more seconds. I'm going to say 30 more seconds. Power Air Fryer oven's only been on for about 5 minutes, and it looks done already. Feels done. It feels crispy. It's chaos here. I got too much going on at once. I think that feels pretty done. How's the crisper tray doing? Oh, it's got a ways to go. Oh. All right, let's preheat the RangeMate Pro and see how that does. Okay, preheating the RangeMate Pro. Crisper tray is still cooking. Reheatza is done. Power Air Fryer oven is also done. Of these 2, see, I'm picking this up by the corners. That's kind of firm. This is definitely softer. Okay, dropping this in the RangeMate Pro. Boom. 2 minutes. Let's check on the crisper tray. It's still cooking. Still taking its time. Still not done. Let's try a taste test of the one right out of the Power Air Fryer oven while it's still hot. The bottom's crispy. It's cooked nicely. Reheatza. It's not quite as crispy as the Power Air Fryer oven, but it's certainly good as far as I'm concerned. I would eat this. All right, first 2 minutes is up. I'm gonna say not yet. Just like the Reheatza, the Rangemate Pro needs another 30 seconds. Okay, let's try this one more time. Again, another 30 seconds. Okay, I think we're done here. For my next test, as a kind of a control, I'm gonna do, there's a hair on that. A slice of pizza on a regular plate in the microwave. 1 minute, go. Let's see how the old school method of a minute in the microwave with a paper towel does. Well, it's not done yet. Let me try this Rangemate Pro pizza. Oh, wow. The Rangemate Pro is by far the crispiest of the 3 I've tasted so far. Okay. Ah! That's not microwave safe. Ow! Look at this. Oh, it's all soggy feeling. It's done. You can see it steaming. But this is what I don't like about microwave pizza. Just the nice flimsy pizza out of the microwave with just a plate. The one on the plate was kind of floppy feeling, not the greatest. Last but not least, it's the crisper tray. This took about 12 minutes in the oven at 400 degrees. The crisper tray actually came out really nicely. Here's what we got. We got all 5 of them. This is the control, floppy, just on the plate in the microwave. Not desirable. This is the power air fryer oven. It came out nice. You can see it's still firm, retains its shape. Crispy. This is the Reheatza. Also retains its shape. Came out nice and firm. Here's the Rangemate Pro. Check this out. It actually browned the bottom of it. By far the crispiest one I had. And then I would say the next crispiest was the one that was in the oven in the crisper tray. The power air fryer oven took about 5 minutes. The Reheatza took, I think, 3.5. The Rangemate Pro, I think, took 3. The oven took 12, and I think this one only took about 2 minutes. So there you go. Which one do you guys think came out the best? I like them crispy, so I kind of like the Rangemate Pro crisper tray. These also came out nicely as well. Now that I'm full of pizza, let's try to clean this thing. So the cleaning instructions are pretty clear that it is not dishwasher safe, and submerging it can cause it to malfunction. They really don't want you to get water in that hole in the bottom there, so you really have to just wash it using a slightly damp cloth, and then use a dry towel to dry it off. Now a dry towel. All right, next up I got this greasy bag of Taco Bell nacho fries. Oh, there we go. And these things are pathetic. Look at that. Ew. The opposite of crispy. Kind of curious what this tastes like cold. No. No. Okay, it's been preheated now. Let's dump these Taco Bell nacho fries on here, spread them out. I hear a slight sizzle. Go 2 minutes and see what happens. Boom. I'm gonna go longer, I think. I mean, they're hot for sure. I'm barely able to pick them up, but are they crispy still? I don't know about that. They're definitely warm and they're definitely cooked. Are they crispy? Not really. I can't really keep cooking them. They're already kind of done. It's hot, but it's definitely not crispy. Actually seems more flimsy now that it's been cooked. Not sure this is good for fries. So I wanted to consult an expert on the Taco Bell nacho fries after cooking them because I wasn't really impressed with the texture, but my son here, who eats at Taco Bell all the time, he tried them and he was not as unimpressed as I was.
Well, I can tell you firsthand that they were very much similar to how they were when you first buy them. Even though the texture is a little off, it still tastes exactly the same.
Okay, well, difference of opinion here. I'm not thrilled about the texture, but someone who eats it all the time says they're not so bad warmed up with the Reheatza. So there you go. Well, after having some Little Caesars pizza and nacho fries from Taco Bell, I had to take a break, but I'm gonna get back to it with some fries from Del Taco. The reason I'm trying fries again, because I don't know if it was the fries that made them kind of soft, or if it was the device itself. So I'm gonna do half of these in the Rangemate and half in the Reheatza. And this has just been preheated. Pour about half of them on here. I'm gonna put the Rangemate in there for 2 minutes to start preheating it. Let's take a look at this. Okay, I mean, they're steaming. I hear a little bit of sizzling going on. No. Okay, the range mate has been preheated. Just kind of spread those out. I'll put those in for about 2 more minutes. Got sizzle. This was 2 minutes. This was 2.5 minutes. And this one's sizzling more than that one was. There you go. There's some crunch in that one. I got some crunch on fries from here. None from there. Thank you. No sogginess. Range mate wins the French fries, hands down. All right, next up is the classic grilled cheese sandwich. Did you hear that? Oh, those are the snowflakes from last time that complained that I used sliced cheese on a grilled cheese sandwich. Well, guess what? I'm gonna do it again. This has just been preheated for 2 minutes. Now we're supposed to cook this for 90 seconds. Now I did a grilled cheese in the Range Mate Pro. Actually, I've done several since my review, but I did one for the review, and they did it a little differently. They had the 2 pieces face down with a piece of cheese on it facing up, and then you would fold it afterwards. Came out very crispy on here. I'll be curious to see how it does in the Reheatza. But I'll show you a quick clip of the grilled cheese from that review while I'm waiting for this. Oh yeah, it's almost too grilled. Maybe 3 minutes would have been better. Some people like it like that though. So as they say, you have to kind of play with the times. It's certainly a grilled cheese sandwich though. Now we're supposed to flip it. I'm gonna use my clever tong, which is my next review, so be sure to stay tuned for that. That's not done. That is not done. It says go 30 seconds, I'm gonna go a minute. That's still not done. See, this is what they're showing in the instruction book. I want that, I don't want what I'm seeing right now. Okay, we've been a total of 4 minutes now. Keep in mind the instructions said 1.5 minutes plus 30 on the other side. Oh man, I don't know about this. I'm going 30 more seconds and I'm giving up. Because I don't know how much I'm supposed to keep cooking this thing and torching that cheese in there. The cheese has been melted for a long time. Hey, it's a little bit browner. I just don't know how much I can keep cooking this before the cheese disintegrates. I'm gonna let this sit and cut it in half and see how crispy it is. But right now, the Range Mate's destroying it in a side-by-side comparison. So I've just cut this in half. It's kind of crispy-ish. Do I really have to take a bite of this sandwich after all the stuff I've eaten today? No, not crispy enough. All right, after some pizza, a grilled cheese sandwich, 2 different types of French fries, how about chasing that with a nasty, greasy, leftover quesadilla from Del Taco? I'm just kidding. But they do show a quesadilla in the marketing for the Reheatza. Let's try that versus the Range Mate Pro and see how well they do. Chicken quesadilla from Del Taco. I'm gonna put half in the Range Mate, half in the Reheatza. 2 minutes. Boom. Well, I'm actually hearing some sizzle for a change. Good. Ouch. That's hot. Probably need to flip this. Actually, maybe I'll do it 30 seconds. That's what the instructions usually call for, 30-second increments. You know, it actually feels a little bit crispy. Has the Reheatza redeemed itself? It doesn't feel too flimsy. I'm gonna put this in there to preheat while I'm looking at the other ones. All right, so let me take a look at this. It feels actually kind of like it's how it was when I bought it yesterday. Notice that it flattened out? Oh great, I get to eat some more food. That chicken quesadilla came out pretty nice. The insides were nicely cooked and the outside was kind of crispy. So even though the French fry test didn't go so well, the quesadilla test I think turned out nice. Let's see how it does in the Range Mate Pro now. It's been 2 minutes, let's try it out. Okay, I think I also need to flip this one. I'll go 30 seconds. Feels just like the other one. Crispy on the outside. Let's see how it tastes. And the quesadilla test, they came out exactly the same. So the Reheatza redeemed itself and hung in there with the Range Mate Pro to a draw on the quesadilla test. Ugh, I shouldn't eat all that. All right, I ate so much junk today. I'm gonna hit the gym and then finish up some chicken breast tonight after I work out. All right, back from the gym now. I'm gonna do one more meal tonight, and that's gonna be some chicken breast. I'm gonna do another comparison, the Range Mate Pro and the Reheatza. Now the Reheatza instruction book doesn't have a recipe specifically for chicken breast, so I'm gonna use the one on the Range Mate Pro, but there is one difference I just noticed. The Reheatza manual says not to preheat it more than 2 minutes, But the RangeMate Pro requires preheating it for 3 minutes for chicken breast. So I'm gonna preheat them both for 2 minutes so the time is the same. So let's get started. Got a mild sizzle going on. All right, I'll put it in for 4 minutes like the RangeMate instructions show and see if the 1 minute less of preheating makes a difference. We have steam. Okay, this has been a total of 7.5 minutes, 4 on one side, 3.5 on the other. Okay, there's one side. Here's the other side. 165. Okay, it's warm. It's probably overdone. But I follow the instructions. It doesn't really have as much of a grilled look. It's certainly cooked. Let's try it out. It feels like it sizzles more, like somehow the surface might be getting hotter. 4 minutes. So the RangeMate Pro is cooking that chicken breast. I'm pretty happy with the Reheatza one. It doesn't have grill marks like I get on the RangeMate Pro. It's a pretty thin chicken breast. Thicker ones would require more time than that. Now let's wait for the RangeMate Pro to see how it compares. All right, let's see how this looks after the first 4 minutes. Oh yeah. Let's flip this over. Oh yeah, look how much darker that is. And this is a thicker piece, I think. Keep in mind, I cooked these chicken breasts the exact same time and preheated them same time on both of these. RangeMate Pro, Reheatza. 2 chicken breasts cooked and preheated the exact same amount of time. Looks nice. Now for the dreaded taste test that half the people hate and half the people ask for. They're both cooked pretty well. The only difference is that the RangeMate seemed to brown it more than the Reheatza did, but they're definitely both cooked in the same amount of time. I'm not sure I would call it a draw. I'd give a slight edge to the RangeMate Pro, but the Reheatza I think did a respectable job. Now if I had just reviewed the Reheatza by itself, I'd probably say it was pretty good, but because I have the RangeMate Pro to compare it to, I'm not quite as impressed. I don't know what it is about the RangeMate Pro that's better, but it seems like the surface is either hotter or more efficient, so the food gets browner, especially in my examples like the pizza and the grilled cheese sandwich. Now the Reheatza does have a few advantages. Number one being cost. I paid $40 for the Reheatza and $80 for the RangeMate Pro. I'm not sure if you can find it cheaper than that, but that's a significant cost difference. I also like the fact that the Reheatza is larger. You can fit 2 pieces of pizza in there. The RangeMate Pro probably fit 1. The final advantage of the Reheatza is availability. You can walk into a Bed Bath & Beyond, use a 20% coupon, and pick one up for $32. RangeMate Pro, as far as I know, is only available online. So it's possible that those advantages might make the Reheatza a more compelling buy for you than the RangeMate Pro. To me, I like the performance of the RangeMate Pro better than the Reheatza. So that's all I've got. Have you used the Reheatza or the RangeMate Pro? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And please subscribe for more As Seen on TV product reviews from me, James White, with Freakin' Reviews.